Hi, my name is Vasyl. I'm from Kharkiv, Ukraine, and today I would like to share my experience of participating in human libraries. First of all, I would like to ask you a question, and I would like you to answer with raising your hands. Who have participated in human libraries as a reader?
Yes.
As a book? As a librarian? I think that during this training course I've thought a lot about the ways to promote cultural diversity and the ways to recognize intersectionality. I think that human library still remains a very important tool for this. I would like to talk something about the history of human libraries, because actually, as for me, it is a quite developed method of promoting the ideas of tolerance and acceptance. It started in 2000, when one of the non-governmental organizations, Stop Violence, had created an initiative that was called Human Library. It was an amazing initiative, as I read about it, because it was held during the North European Festival that lasted for several days, and each day Human Library accompanied this festival for several hours. And in total there were 75 books involved. Have any one of us experienced such a great library, human library? What was the maximum books you were in the library?
6.
6 books?
8.
15 in actually fair book fair.
Yeah. I do remember also some libraries that involved 10, 12 books, yeah, mostly. And I could only imagine what it is to participate in a library with such a variety of books, like 75. Since then, since 2000, since Denmark experience, human libraries started to spread around the world, and the first human library in Ukraine, in country I live in, was made in 2008, and it actually worked on the topic of HIV positive people, with the problem of discrimination and the need for promotion, tolerance and acceptance towards HIV positive people. And it also involved gay community. And for now I think that if I proceed to my own experience, that I think that in some way LGBT people may participate and may benefit from participants in such libraries as their organizers, the librarians, or as the books, or even as the readers. Because, first of all, human libraries help us to develop to promote visibility, to achieve new level of visibility for LGBT communities, and it is especially important in Ukraine. Secondly, it helps to build some bridges and partnerships with organizations that that create such an events, because usually it's NGOs, it could be human rights organizations. Well, they are our potential allies of LGBT community. And thirdly, I think that it is a really great experience to be a book. The thing is that human library allows us to create a safe space when the reader and the book could perform a dialogue in a respectful manner. Of course, the reader could ask any questions, and the book is also allowed to ask and answer questions, or not to answer the questions he or she don't like. I was a book for several times, and my title was different. Sometimes I thought that it was really funny, like gay teacher. Yeah, I thought that it was funny, but at first when I saw this title, but after the library, after I've talked with readers, I've understood that actually this is an important issue and an important title in Ukraine. It's a little bit about intersectionality, and well, that there is no, universal gay or universal homosexual or bisexual, but it also intersects with our social position, with our profession, with our economic position, with our, as well as with our race, gender, and some other identities. Yeah. And in Ukraine, it's especially important issue because there are some major prejudices, not only about gay people at all, but about gay people in educational system. Another library I participated in, I participated under the title of LGBTI activist, and the third title I do remember was an openly gay person. It also, of course, human library helps to provide the dialogue and to challenge some stereotypes. But it is not only for the readers, but also for the book. Because, as for me, I'm on the way to accept my identity, even now, when I'm 32. And I think that human library helps me to accept myself as I am, and I hope it will also help to accept other people as they are. I would like to recommend any people who belong to some vulnerable groups to participate in these libraries, or even to organize them in order to promote cultural diversity, to support mutual understanding and visibility of social groups that remains under the pressure of stigma and discrimination. Thank you. I hope.